like I said, I've already got something that knocks them like 2 meters away from me if I get stunned, and yeah, I got a 30% more stun threshold for heavy stuns while my shield is up, and 200% stun threshold for light stuns, which is good because have you noticed before the update we weren't really getting light stunned at all, and now it seems like every time we run into a pack of fucking mobs, one of us is getting light stunned, like
I don't know
15
what
times in a fucking row.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been getting light stunned the entire time we've been playing, ever since we first got the game. Like my
Maybe because
monk,
I built high evasion.
well, so do I. But with my monk, fucking the amount of times that like I would go to do the Tempest Flurry thing, and it would like I go to do Tempest Flurry and I get interrupted because you know it's like 3 hits and then the fourth slam. There's been quite a
Hmm.
few different times where I'll end up having to do like 7 or 8 different hits before it finally does the slam because I keep getting light stunned and it keeps interrupting the combo.
Yeah, but like even like the streamers after they update like the big popular ones, the ones that had like the blink that could travel around the map real fast and everything. The minute they came in contact with a pack of mobs through the blink, they get light stunned, they get CC'd right there and
Yes,
die.
these are just some
And
odds
that
and
never
ends
used to
of
happen to
mine.
them.
Yeah,
So
that's
like,
weird.
yeah, they get interrupted. Yeah, people like there's a lot of people who are pissed, including me a little bit, because there's been times where I would have easily cleared an entire map that would have usually took me like maybe 10-15 minutes to get through everything. Takes me like 30 to 45 because I'm getting light stunned so much, even though on my monk and on my ranger I have over 70 evasion rating, like 70 evasion rate, like 71, and I'm still getting fucking stunned out the ass, like
Right.
at 71%, and I don't understand why.
Weird. So even though
So
these unique gloves I have, they're definitely for a melee character. I'm gonna wear them on my sorceress at least for now.
I had a really weird, unique pair of gloves yesterday. Um, they they gave you extra percent elemental damage on each element, but they also converted X amount of each element to a different elemental type.
That's weird.
It was yeah, I was like, what the fuck? So like you had to split 33, like you had to split 15 or something, or 12 energy thing between 3 different energy types if you're building elemental damage. On top of that, you would also be getting extra like 7 or 8% elemental, like specific like converting shit. I'm like, the fuck is this? Like, I even thought of giving it to you. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna put him through that fucking headache. Thinking the entire time you're building good shock damage, you take a look at your damage stuff, and all of them are the same, and you're not even building for the other two. All right, let me trade you real quick. I don't know what happened to that one essence that had like the mana thing on it or whatnot,
That's
but there's that jewel for the lightning, and there's that. It was chill that I was thinking of, not freeze. The magnitude of chill you inflict on someone if you're gonna go cold, that could help that too.
well
But it
because
also increases the magnitude of shock.
I would say um, the chill is what. So shock increases into electrocute. Chill increases into freeze.
Hmm.
So chill is just the cold version of shock.
Yeah, so chill is what slows them before they freeze.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I could probably put these back for now.
What level are you? It only got me up to level 2 in the beginning area and I killed everything.
Yeah, level 2.
With my monk, I got to level 3 before I stepped into town. I'm like, oh, sweet. I went with my warrior and nope. I will say, though, the stun is really good with him with his shield. But I'm also thinking, and this may seem a little weird, building armor, getting stuff for armor and evasion rating. Because I've been reading the, like the raised shield thing for the ability, and it says I can't evade the attacks when I have that up.
Right.
But my evasion percentage will count towards if they hit me with a heavy stun or not, which will make me fall backwards and I can't move.
Right.
So I'm debating if I should just go straight armor or if I should go armor and evasion rating. I mean, regardless, it don't matter. I'm still gonna be the front line.
Will of the Marake.
So does your shield thing, does it only stun? Or can you do damage with it too?
It does like 12 damage right now. Like, let me show you.
Okay.
I'm coming real sorry. I want to try to get her attention so she's not doing that little circle thing.
Yeah, she's already dead. Do you have chest pieces and everything? Like you got armor?
Yeah, my whole character's decked out in armor right now.
Okay.
I cannot wait till I can get my shield charge.
There we go. Once I level up, I can equip this lightning bolt staff, which will do like way better damage.
Oh, good. Did they zoom in the fucking minimap again?
I don't think so.
To think they dared doubt me.
I could swear it feels like it's more zoomed in now.
Wild beast.
Okay, hang on.
Unless it's just me. Oh, you want to?
I gotta use my point.
Invaluable? Unlike the dreadnought and stuff, I can stand literally right in the fucking pathway while you're behind me casting spells, and they shouldn't be able to get to you. Look at that. Uncut skill jump for each of us.
Damn it.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't get a new skill till I hit level 6.
Frost?
I mean, I can. Oh, I didn't even realize I'm not using fucking flame wall. No wonder I feel so off. I got this one. That pulses ice.
Nice.
Go get rid of these few items I picked up.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I feel weird having this like small circular shield instead of like since I'm gonna be the front line, one of them big, tall fucking tower shields.
It's beautiful.
I think I'm just gonna focus on just
Except-
armor and not try to go for evasion rating as well. So I get
Alright,
enough
cool.
armor and I keep getting the stuff that increases my stun threshold. I'm not gonna get stunned for a long time. And the little white mobs and stuff, I'll just be able to like walk up to them and just stand right in front of them while you're dealing damage. You know, occasionally hitting them with my punch.
Stay safe if you can.
How's the clearing? Anything take your fancy? That's a good one.
Just taking a look at the shop real fast.
Well, that's fine. Oh, that's gonna be huge. Oh, that'll really be big.
If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
I'm definitely grabbing polished iron when I can.
Okay.
Well, it gives me 25%. It's a passive. No, it gives me 25% increased armor, and I gain additional stun threshold equal to 50% of the armor on equipped items. And there's some armor and stuff that like, yeah. Oh shit. Sorry, I didn't know you were back. That was my fault.
Yeah. Use your point.
Sweet. Yep, going to right now. Straight to armor. And in here too, like I can just stand right in the choke points.
Disgusting. Everything is wet and vile in Ogam. Fall before me! You will burn!
I'm going. Yep, we'll head up this way. Oh, behind us. Which way we
Where
want
we?
to go?
You're the front line, man.
I'm not used to this.
You said you would be in
Oh.
your element.
I am. It's just a little different than. Okay, I thought
Yeah,
that
it's
was.
a little
I
different
thought one
than
of the
what you
fucking
thought it
small
would be,
things.
huh? A little more
Oh, look at that! Look,
stressful.
we got straight. No, it's not stressful.
Ah, the mudworm. Cold, take you.
Of course.
The tail.
Done.
I have wandered the Vestiri. This was not a challenge.
Oh fuck! I'm about to die to the poison. Standing in the poison, looking at these rough graves. Let's see. Ooh, this is gonna be good for me. 50 to armor, 57 to stun threshold, minus 10 physical damage taken from projectile attacks, and 10%
Nice.
more block chance.
Nice. What do I need? Level 6, that's right.
I could just take that and sell that later. Come on, open portal to town.
Oh fuck, we're gonna have to go back through our portals.
Why?
I forgot to get the fucking waypoint before we went into the burrow. I forgot
Oh,
to
damn.
activate the waypoint outside. Oh, that's annoying.
Sorry, I was just... I like to hold on to bits and pieces. It's beautiful.
How that leveled up? Let me see if
Except...
fucking Renly's got tower shield. Alright.
Alright, here. While you're talking to Renly, I'm gonna run back through the burrow. I'll just take the same path we took through it the first time so I don't end up getting any extra experience or anything.
Right.
Thankfully, my boots, thankfully I already have a pair of boots that give me 10% movement speed, so won't take me that long to run back through here.
Do you have a necklace?
Not yet.
Alright, I got you.
Well, how much
with the
money
necklace
do
in-
you have?
I had 4 grand, but I ended up buying a new helmet from Renly and
Okay,
a
well,
ring and an amulet from Una. That's fine.
Hey.
I'll be selling most of the shit that I get from here anyway, so.
I'm
most of
just
the equipment.
saying, I just don't want it to turn into it, because remember, you don't have a weapon. I just don't want it to turn into a thing where there ends up being, you know, next time you level up, there ends up being like a 3,500 gold rare fucking shield in the shop, and you don't have enough money because you're always worried about my gear.
Well, the only reason why I got this amulet because it gives 25 mana regen, 25% extra.
Okay, but how much did you spend on that amulet? for
Oh,
somebody
25.
else's character.
About
2,500
to know
gold,
what it
huh?
was. No, it was under 2 grand.
Okay. Well, it sounded like you just said 25.
No. Well, I was gonna say
Okay.
25 increased mana regen and +8 to max energy shield. And then, ooh, and I just used my fucking one thing that upgrades magic with another augmentation. It's got 1.8 life regen now too. So, how the frick are you in a different instance tonight? That makes no sense.
It's because you used the
Oh.
waypoint to teleport here, and I went back through our portals and walked through the mud burrow. What did you
Okay,
do?
come
Just
on, keyboard.
why the hell are you way back here?
Okay, I swear to God. There we go. Wait, no.
Now
no,
you're
oh,
offline.
come on. It just DC'd me for no fucking reason. Like, I'm even upstairs on my desktop playing, and it just DC'd me. Hardwired in. Wonder why I couldn't move. Okay, why can't... Do you see, like, I feel like my, like, turning around is choppy, which is really gonna suck. You're fucking kidding me.
You're not
I
spinning
can't
like
even...
super smoothly like I am.
Am I seriously gonna have fucking server issues now?
That's better.
There we go. Maybe it was something wrong with that instance. Alright.
I don't know how. It's still the same instance.
I have no fucking clue. There we go.
Oh, it automatically equipped it. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you got...
So where we
Yeah,
going?
you got that little bit of extra stuff. Let's go find that cold bitch.
By
Fight her.
Garukan!
Oh, perfect. Let's run around and get a checkpoint. Probably over on the other side. Where the fuck is the checkpoint for this shit? Are they just not gonna give us the checkpoint for this?
Must be on the other side.
Dumb.
Right here.
Okay.
Invader!
Grow cold.
Be still! Feed!
I can't do that yet.
Swell! Be still! Feed!
Sorry, that was a mana ring, and you just got a
Oh,
shield.
it's all good. Alright, click on that.
Mana, life, and dexterity. That
Well,
figures.
here's some... Here, I picked up these... I don't have a fucking thing to identify because I've been identifying the shields I come across. But it's energy shield, so I know it's intelligent boots. If it's just energy shield.
Yeah. 9% rarity of items. I'll swap that out for the boots I'm wearing. The boots I'm wearing are 10% movement speed, 8 strength.
Yeah, now we gotta go to the Grimwood. I know
Grellwood?
that. 'Cause- yeah. Oh, look at that. I honestly didn't know it was straight up here. I thought that.
Hey, how you doing, Gage? Damn, I ain't seen you in the chat in a long while. How you been doing?
Head up. See that? Don't worry. Ready? Go on then. Ready? Go
This
on then.
is gonna be fun.
Try and keep up. Don't lose
No
sight.
shot, we got a rare belt. Go ahead, you're the front line, man. Well, if you're
Oh, I
not
thought you
gonna
were
pick
gonna
it
pick
up,
up that
I'm gonna
belt.
pick it up.
It wouldn't let me.
Move. No
It
time
must
to
have dropped for
tarry.
you. It wouldn't let me pick it up.
That figures. Normally at work right now, lol. Nice. What, you got the day off or something?
I'm just trying to hurry up and get us to where it's at.
Look sharp.
All right, right
that
here.
beast is marked. The spirit calls.
Man, they
Focus,
really
man.
want me, man.
You know how I feel 99% of the time when we play together.
Don't give it a chance to recover.
You thought I was just joking when I said they're targeting
Don't lose
just me.
focus.
Well, no, it's not that. It's because I'm doing all the damage.
That were a good hunt.
I'll take that. Or
Oh, whoop.
I'll take that. Oh no, I picked up one as well.
Okay.
Aye, if we running off, keep your wits about
Alright,
you.
let's see what this belt says.
Can't wait to identify this tower shield and put it on, then make me feel like an actual fucking front line with a big ass shield.
Blue drops per person, by the way. You can change the settings to
Alright,
be
let me
open
spend my
per
passive
person,
point.
but you can both see what drops.
Definitely increasing my stun threshold first.
Oh shit, your oldest has appendicitis,
Oh damn.
so he's in the hospital.
That shit ain't no joke.
No, it's not. I know all about that shit. Remember when I was in the 6th grade, I had fucking appendicitis and was started throwing up blood on fucking
This
Thanksgiving
tree has
morning.
an abundance of energy.
What
Yeah.
happened here? This.
And now I got a scar on the
Tears
side of my
cover you.
belly for the rest of my
I'll
life.
wait here. The old magics will protect me.
At least you guys caught it before it got too bad. At least you guys caught it before it like ruptured or something, so that's really good. It's really good that it got caught before, before something like fatal happened. Some
Right.
items
Wasn't
are only
yours supposed to
highlighted
rupture,
when they
like-
first drop.
And like another hour or two, the doctor said it would have ruptured.
Yeah. Not
Alright,
even.
Let's
It wasn't even that long.
travel back to Mudburrow, and then we gotta go to Red. Wait, no, not Mudburrow. Duh.
The encampment.
Dumb.
Yeah, I
Oh, no, guess we
noticed
go
that.
through the Red Val through here.
I noticed how some items are highlighted, some items aren't. But there are certain items that I think we have it set for open. I don't know what it's set for, but because like sometimes it'll drop items that are like darker and like I can't pick up until after he looks at it or it sits there for a certain amount of time. And then there's other items that like will drop highlighted that both of us can pick up as soon as it touches the ground, so it's currently set to temporary allocation. Okay.
Yes. These are just some odds and I will treasure it.
I guess I'll put this
Ooh.
on.
Let's go.
It
Big tower shield.
pretty much just swapped out the
Bye.
fire lightning resistance for fire resistance, so it's alright.
Now this won't
Yeah, support gem, I know.
take a look.
Every time we level up, gotta come back and check out the shop.
Yep. There we go. Now I look. Now I look
25%
and feel like
energy
a proper front line.
See, I think I'd rather have the maximum energy
that'll keep
shield
you alive.
and intelligence. I
Till
think
next
that
time.
that would increase my energy shield more. Yeah, that's what I thought.
How can I help? Here's what I've got.
Ooh.
Yeah, some drops are shared. After a few seconds, it'll be pick up a whole. Okay. I thought it was something like that. I just wasn't sure. I mean, I've played these types of games before, but it's not necessarily like my go-to, I guess you could say, so.
Bro, explain to me why there is a helmet that's made for
That's a good one.
warrior armor, just straight armor, and it gives +1 to all minion skills.
It's not bad.
Alright.
Go well.
Yeah, now my energy shield just went up from 48 to 74. Stopping at that
Nice.
shop, I almost just doubled my energy shield. Hell yeah, man.
I gained more armor for a couple pieces of my gear.
Yeah, Gage, this is what I wanted Diablo 4 to be. Like, I was so upset when Diablo 4 came out for, like, where you could buy it, and me and my brother dropped, like, $90 a piece to be able to get Diablo 4, because we got, like, the early access. I was so fucking disappointed with that game, man. Oh, my God. It was
I tried
beautiful,
to have
but...
fun with it.
Yeah, PoE does... See, people say PoE has a lot of problems. The only thing I've really experienced myself in terms of problems is, like, the nerfs and stuff. So, like,
Yeah.
I had to completely redo, the passive tree for my monk build that I had after the Dawn of the Hunt came out.
I'm glad I didn't have to change my shit very much on my ranger.
Yeah, I
It just
tried
still
to
pissed me
play
off.
PoE 1, man, but I just couldn't do it, dude. You
Right.
need like a fucking PhD to be able to understand how to build characters in that game.
Alright, just give me a second.
I tried PoE 1 like 6 different times, but being that, I mean, before PoE 1, like, I played some Diablo 3. Just follow a build guide, lol. Yeah, I guess.
I remember us playing Diablo 1 on our PlayStation 1s a lot when we were younger.
Yeah.
Scaring the shit out of us half the damn time. But...
Well, for the most part, the only ARPG I really played a lot of
Have you?
was Diablo 3. Like when Diablo 3 was around, me and Tim and Ron and EJ and everybody used to play Diablo 3 all the fucking time. But other than that, I haven't really played much of anything. I tried PoE 1 a few different times, but just couldn't really get into it. To be honest, I feel like it was the click movement. I feel like the click movement is really where I was struggling with PoE 1. Because when I played Diablo 3, it was on Xbox, so I was able to move, like, with the controller and shit. And you know, PoE2, I can move with a WSAD, but I just couldn't do that in PoE 1. You know, it's only click movement. I
Sorry,
feel
they
like
did
that
poison
was...
right at my feet.
Yeah, well, I feel like that was one of my big issues with Diablo 4 too, is the click movement. Are you guys in Discord? Yeah. Yeah, we're in my Discord server, talking in the voice chat.
Yep.
Oh my god, I can't wait to hit level 14 when I can get Arc, man.
I can't wait to hit level fucking 6 so I can get shield charge.
Yeah, but oh, there we go. It's the red veil.
Oh, look at the, oh yeah, they changed this. They were mentioning something about this. I've been keeping up with like the little hot fixes they've been doing. They said that they did that because people were complaining
thought
it's
the
too far
Ezomites
away. They
buried
couldn't
their
really see
dead.
it very well.
This must have been some battleground.
Well, that's good to know. Sorry, I'm not doing a really good job of the front line right now.
Alright. So when you see me drop that pulsating ice circle, the enemies that you have aggro, try and pull them into that ice circle. Like when I go to place it, you keep walking out of the circle and pulling the enemies out of the circle. You want to pull them into that circle. Mainly because you don't have a weapon. So like I said, a lot of our damage is going to be coming from me. So make sure when you see me drop that, try to pull whatever you can. That's why, like, you'll see me, I'll drop it on a couple enemies, and then I'll walk around to the other side, and I'll focus on the enemies that aren't in the circle. See, it just took like half of his life bar away.
Yeah.
Thought that you were in my Discord, but you're not seeing it. You were in my Discord.
I need more time. My way forward is clear. Ugh, the dead seem to rise in every direction. No matter.
Okay. Spell damage. And then when I come up here, I'm definitely going towards lightning. Hang on 1 second, Levi.
Okay.
Invite people. Tasty. There you go.
Where I would 100%.
You should have an invite now.
Valuable and stuff is in like the choke points on like the maps that have them. We can lure them into the choke points. I can literally stand right in front of you and you can just cast your spells and shit and be fine.
Yeah, that works. Hey, not much.
Hello.
Levi, I'm gonna have to restart my game. I tabbed out
Okay.
and now I got that stupid fucking color shit.
What's
Okay,
that?
yeah, let's get this. Let's get these enemies killed.
You got my stream pulled up? Yeah. You see what I'm...
what the
Yeah,
hell?
I don't know why. This is
What the hell?
It's the only game that does it. I don't know why it does it, but every so often when I go to tab out of Path of Exile, it does that. And I have to...
buddy?
I gotta restart. Damn it.
You go.
So how old is your kid now?
Well, my stepson's the one in the hospital. He's 9. But my little one is 2.5, and then we just had a little girl almost a month ago.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. My oldest stepdaughter is getting ready to give birth to our second grandbaby here come September.
You're such a fucking old man.
I know.
Hold on, it put us in a different. There you are. I thought it put us in a different instance.
Nah. I used to crack people up all the time talking about I'm the only person I know that was a grandpa before they were 30.
I don't know. Before 30, probably.
Yeah.
But like shit, you
Yeah,
gotta think.
stay aggro to me. Ignore the damage.
My mom has like 6 grandkids now. She's only like 47.
I was about to say, yeah, she's not even 50 yet, I don't think.
No, she's not.
Guys popping out babies left and right. Yeah, man, it was pretty much like everybody was so confused when me and my wife first got together because of like the age difference and shit, man. But you know where we come from, there's there's not a whole lot of women like our age that don't want to do something other than party. And then once I found out that I couldn't actually have kids, I had to find somebody that already had kids.
Yeah, but
So it just kind of all worked out the way it did.
I didn't know you couldn't have kids.
Yeah. Something happened because when I was younger, I did end up getting a girl pregnant, and like it was proven it was my kid and shit. But she ended up losing the baby, and between then and the time that me and my wife got together, like something had happened. I tried to have kids with a couple different women before we got together, and like they got tested, they were able to have kids. It just wasn't happening, so I went and got tested and found out something went wrong, and I wasn't able to have kids anymore.
That voice, it is bound to this place.
I'm like,
Next
well, at
one's the
least we know
boss.
it's not your fault. That's alright.
Go take you.
The world don't need another of me running around.
What?
I mean, the world's already got a mini me running around, so I mean.
Yeah, you weren't as much of an asshole as I was, though.
I can be when needed. I was more of the chilled, laid back when I was younger.
So, Gage, do you have PoE2?
Yeah, I've played a bunch of it. I haven't played any this patch. I don't feel like the game's in a great place, but I'm literally just actually moving shit around on my hard drive right now so I can reinstall it.
Okay.
A couple of my friends are playing, but it just it definitely needs some work.
Yeah, I mean, the Huntress is okay, but if you do Huntress, I feel like the only real way to play the Huntress is the Lightning Spear. Like, I did make a character, like me and Levi made a duo for it or whatever, and I was trying to build into Bleed, but there's just not enough options with like skills and supports. They haven't put enough options in there yet. And like what really pisses me off is the fact that, you know, Giant's Blood, the keystone on the passive that lets you put dual wield two-handed weapons, like you can dual wield them. Like, it's already bullshit enough that you can't dual wield with the quarterstaffs as a monk, but the spears aren't on there either. And it's like, if they were gonna add a Huntress character with spears and have an Amazon be like one of the, you know, like one of the ascendancies. Yeah, they definitely should have given us the option to dual wield the spears.
Yeah, and you can't even dual wield crossbows either.
Yeah, well, and mainly because like if you're wielding a spear and you don't have a shield in your hand, your character still runs around carrying it in one hand. So it's technically it's a one-handed weapon, but it gets treated as a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, well, they just fixed one of the, you know, like actual good things they did with this patch was they fixed crossbows, so they have the stats of a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, I heard that there was some controversy around that. It's like I also heard
Well,
that there was
they
something.
are a two-handed weapon, but they weren't. They only had the stat allocation of a one-handed weapon.
Yeah. I know I heard something about there was also an issue with like bosses having double the HP that they were supposed to have or some shit like that. It's like those are the kinds of mistakes like you can't like they can't be making those types of mistakes, you know. We waited waited 10 years for this game to come out, and they're making simple mistakes like bosses have double the HP that they're supposed to have. Like, that's a simple mistake.
Those mistakes are whatever, right? But I just think there's a lot of underlying issues with this game that they need to address, or they're gonna kill the game.
Yeah, one of the things is DCs.
Well, like, okay, that kind of stuff, like, it's still considered early access. Like, I expect there to be, you know, problems with things like that. My issue is, like, the PoE1 player base, like, the way they're handling this game is not what the player base wants.
I know I saw a video earlier.
They don't seem to give a shit. Like,
I saw a video earlier. This guy was interviewing the developers, and the one developer that's got like the kind of shorter hair and wears glasses or whatever. I think he's actually got highlights in his hair. Looks like he's got blonde and dark hair. But anyways. He was talking to the developers about all these different issues and like how to try to change the game to make it more enjoyable. And the developers like, oh well, I disagree about this and I disagree about that. And he's like, and if we make those changes, he's like, I am not going to enjoy playing the game. He's like, and I have to be able to enjoy playing the game if I'm gonna develop it. No, the fuck you don't. Who cares if you enjoy playing the game? You're not the person paying the money to play the fucking game. The only opinions on whether the game is fun or not that should matter are the people paying to play the fucking game.
I mean, as a developer, right, like, I'd want to enjoy the game I'm creating, you know what I mean?
Oh,
but at the same time, you know, you look at Diablo 4 is prime example, right? They literally... their devs came right out and said, we had a different idea in mind that we wanted to do, and we now see that the community is not in line with that, and they're making changes to be more in line with what the community is looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that they've been doing better.
No, they have been. I mean, honestly, since season 1, when everything happened, like, they've been making changes every season to make the game, you know, more what the community is looking for, right? Like,
I'm full.
Diablo 3 was peak, you know what I mean? Like, I would, if they fucking release a new Diablo 3 season right now, I'd go play it for probably a week or two.
Oh yeah.
Right? 100%. There's just not a whole lot of endgame there, right? It's like I push to the top of the leaderboard, you know, like, I don't want to sit there and farm for a perfectly rolled ancient item in, you know, just to try to push a 150 in a faster time than somebody else. Like,
right.
I have fond memories.
PoE2, like, the game is fun, but it needs a lot of work to be, like, sustainably fun, right?
Yeah.
The fact that the campaign is as long as it fucking is right now, like, people don't want, like, playing through the campaign one time is whatever. I don't want to do it every fucking season, every character that I want to play. Like, that shit's ridiculous.
And you have to do it twice.
Well, yeah, because right. Right, but then it's different when you go into that mode. But I'm talking the whole thing as a whole, like the actual you know, everything labeled as campaign.
Yeah, and well, a lot of people are saying too that like the campaign zones, like the maps are too fucking big. And I know what their thing is. Their thing is that like they want to be able to fill the maps out. So like by the time we get to like full release, there's going to be a lot more like activities and stuff to do inside the maps, and I get that, but
I don't think there really is going to be. And I think honestly it's going to be worse, because what people don't realize is they've already said there's 3 acts that have not been in the game, that are not in the game yet. that are going to
Yeah.
be part of the campaign, and the campaign's already super fucking long.
Yeah,
so,
they did say that they did, I guess, like significantly reduce the size or something. Like they reduced the amount of time it takes to get through Act 3, which I guess a lot of people were
Yes.
complaining about because it was like twice the length of all the other acts. But my thing is, if they want to have bigger zones with more activities on launch, that's totally fine. But I think that they should have started with the zones smaller, and then as they add more activities into the zones, make them bigger. But
well, the thing is, right now,
releasing
they're
with just
even
empty
even if they
zones.
put more stuff in there, the zones are they're huge, right? And you're literally just running around in circles. There's nothing giving you any sort of direction on where to go.
Yeah, and there's too much backtracking.
Yeah.
Way too much fucking dead ends and shit all over the
bro.
place. I've already gotten the moniker of King of Dead Ends because everywhere I turn, I'm just running into nothing.
About Act 3 changes and everything. You know them two big, like, long hallway areas that we thought led up to something?
Yeah,
And, those got removed.
good. There's a few different spots like that in the game. Like when you're doing, like after you drain the water out of everything in Act 3 and you go down into the actual, I think it's Utsal is what it's called or whatever, that giant city.
Yeah.
There's that spot on the left side where like you go and it's like this long wide walkway and then it turns and it's a long wide walkway and then it leads you all the way to the end and there's this like giant door looking thing and it looks like something you should be able to get into, but there's just absolutely nothing there. And then you gotta backtrack like a minute and a half worth of map, you know, unless you've got 30 whatever % movement speed. You know,
Yeah. Well, and I know they did. I know they said they were working on putting more checkpoints in the zones as well.
God.
yeah, I heard
But it's
about
like
that.
things like that. Like just there's a lot of quality of life changes they need to make, but just like, you know, and don't get me wrong, we don't need it to be the same as PoE1, right?
No.
PoE1 is literally like you can fucking go in and absolutely just clear a map in 30 seconds and like kill everything in one shot. Like you can make it slow and more meticulous, but still have good quality of life and make it fun. Like,
Yeah. I think that PoE2, I think PoE2 needs to just kind of be more like a streamlined experience of PoE1. Like take what makes PoE1 as good as it was for people and expand on that, but at the same time make it more accessible for new players. Because I'm not the only person. There's a lot of people that feel like you damn near need a PhD to be able to play PoE1. Mainly because a lot of people struggle with the skills being socketed into the gear rather than a panel.
See, and like I like the change to the skills in PoE2. I think that's one of the good changes they did.
Me too.
Skills, bro.
But I don't like, or at least the way the skills are managed in terms of like equipping them, right? So you can have your skills separately from your gear. So like you get a gear upgrade, you don't have to worry like, oh, now I have to try to 6-link this, otherwise it's not an upgrade, right? Like,
Right.
but I don't like
there
the
we
way
go.
they put like the level restrictions. I think the level restrictions are too restrictive. And I mean, like PoE1 had or has, you know, level restrictions on gems, but they're not like the way PoE2 does it, where it's like you literally can't, like where you have these whole tiers of of skill gems that are just locked behind getting to a certain level.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I feel like
the way PoE1 does it is like, okay, you can get the gem at a lower level, and then you need to be higher level in order to level it up
right.
to be better.
So you can unlock it at a lower level, but it's not going to be as strong in a
Right.
sense. Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like the level gap between the tiers of skills is too high. Like, one is like, I think you need, between tier 5 and tier 7, it's like, let me see if I could, oh, I don't even have a skill gem, but there's, one, especially once you get to, like, the higher tiers, it's like, I think
Yeah,
the
like, right
one
now-
tier jump is like almost a 10 level jump. Just to go
Yeah,
from the one
tier-
tier of skill to the next tier.
Yeah, it's the one that we're going on to now, the skill gem level 5.
Yeah.
You gotta go from 6 to 14. There's like an 8-level difference between each fucking thing.
Yeah, and I mean, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if there was a way to... If there was a way to be able to, like, upgrade the skills in between those gaps, then that would be, you know, it would be easier, but and I know that technically there is, because it's like tier 3, but then you can also get a tier 4 to level it up between tier 3 and tier 5, but sometimes I feel like it doesn't drop enough of those gems to,
Look, a Regal Orb.
you know, to make it, like, worth it. Like, half the time I feel like I'm getting the next tier of gem before I'm able to upgrade all of my other gems to, you know, the tier before that. So then it turns into a thing where one of my skills is like level 10 and I have one skill that's like level 9, but the other skills are all like level 7 because I didn't get enough of those in between tier skill gems to level the other skills up. So I feel like I always have a gap between
I don't necessarily
the levels of
mind
my
that
skills.
because like you generally don't need all of your skills to be high level, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, at least more towards the beginning when you don't have
like-
as much power. When like all of your skills, like your gear hasn't really filled much out in terms of helping yet. You know, you don't have a whole lot of support slotted yet. Mainly more for like Act 1 when you're getting from tier 1 to tier 3 to tier 5. I feel like there should be a little bit more skills. Just because I feel like I struggle more with Act 1 than I do anything else, just because I feel like the power creep for the enemies is increasing faster than I'm able to upgrade the level of my skills. So I always feel like by the time I get to Act 1, I'm not doing anywhere near as much damage as, like, compared to
You can use
the
this
damage
to
I'm
teleport
doing
back
with the
to-
mobs at the end of Act 2. Like, I
Where's the
feel
girl
like
one?
the power differential between the end of Act 1 and end of Act 2 is I don't know. It's a weird way to explain it.
I'll teleport it up, yeah. Then we can use the waypoint to get right to where we gotta go in Girlwood.
But yeah, it's like it's crazy to think if you look at it this way of in PoE1, like the people that speed level, like at the beginning of every season, they could realistically get to the end game into maps in about 3 hours, right? Like that's a fast time. Like an average time, like me and my friends could do it in like 6. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right now, I have friends that have been playing, and like 6 hours in, they're in Act 2. You know what I mean? Like that's insane.
Right.
Like nobody wants to spend 40 hours doing the campaign, like to get to endgame. You know what I mean? Like that's
I-
part of my problem.
I
I
definitely
do
get
jump stream
that.
when I'm solo.
I had an issue, actually, because of leagues, like, I wanted to try to build a character that I could use that I just kind of pump, like, rarity of items into, and try and, like, build up my stash for my other characters to be able to use. And I went to do a minion witch. And even using a minion witch, which even after minions were nerfed, minions are still pretty fucking strong, you know, right now.
Minions are always busted.
Yeah, and even using a minion witch build, it still took me like 3.5 hours to get to the end of Act 1. And that's after I had ran through the campaign like 2 or 3 times already with other characters. I know exactly
Yeah,
what
so
I gotta
it's not
do,
like
when I
you
gotta
don't know
do
what
it.
you're doing, right? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking good skilled players that normally can clear the entire campaign in PoE1 in 3 to 4 hours, taking 6 hours and still being in Act 2.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it's gonna be for me, I'm sure. I'm like 3.5 hours in, and I'm like just walking into the final zone to fight the wolf guy at the end of Act 1. Like, I just entered the final manor zone. and I'm like 3.5 hours in with a minion witch. Like it's nuts,
Yeah.
dude. And that's the shortest of the 3 acts.
Only the grim tangle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The time that it takes to do just the basic thing there, like, it's too much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
It's a great
I was-
foundation. Like the game has such a good foundation, but like you said,
Yeah, I mean,
there's
I
all
like
those little
the game.
things.
I think the combat is fun, but I think like also like they tried to slow the game down, which I'm okay with making it slower and more meticulous. Diablo 4 did the same thing, right? And I'm cool with that. But you slow down the game, you take away all this player power, but then if you look like you get into these later acts and the density in these campaign maps is insane, and you're spending fucking 15 minutes just trying to clear one little part of the map to get to the next checkpoint because there's so much shit there and you have to pull things back like one at a time just to be able to not die.
Right. A lot of people have been complaining about monster speed too.
Yeah,
'Cause, you know,
they're way faster than you.
Yeah, a big fundamental part of ARPGs is being faster than the mobs, and you round up a few packs of mobs, and then the best part is to get them all together and watch them all blow up at the same time. It's like I don't even play a lot of ARPGs, and even I understand it's like a fundamental part of playing the game. It's one of the most fun things to do. But we can't do that. And again, that same developer that was complaining about whether he specifically would be able to still have fun playing the game was saying like the complete opposite. Like, oh, I disagree with that. You know, I don't think it would be good if you were faster than the monsters, because then people are just gonna skip past the monsters. And it's like you're taking the speed running community that runs past certain mobs, you know, to try to beat it quickly, and you're trying to take that speed running community and act like that's the majority of the community that plays the game. Like people want to kill the monsters, even if we're faster than the monsters. Like we still want to kill them for loot, for XP, you know, for currency.
The speed running people are only running past because like their goal is like they're chasing the goal, right?
Yeah.
Not like, you know, when I'm doing a map, I'm not running past mobs because mobs drop the loot that I'm running the map for.
Exact, and that's what the interviewer tried to say, but that's what I'm saying, that same developer, man, they need to either get that guy in check or get somebody else into interviews, because he's like...
Well, no, because I'm pretty sure that's the lead developer, and
he has...
his name is John, and he literally came right out and said, like, they don't want PoE2 to be like PoE1.
You ready for this, bro?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, like, I know they don't want it to be the same, but there's got to be some like, there's a reason why PoE1 stayed as popular as it did for 10 fucking years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the same thing. The same thing with Diablo, right? Like, look what happened with Diablo 4, right? They said, oh, we're gonna do a different, you know, they wanted to take a different approach. And like, but there's a reason everyone was still playing Diablo 3 so many years later, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You could have took what was there and built off of it instead of trying to make something completely new, which is not what the people are asking for.
Right. And that's what I was saying. I feel like PoE2, they should be trying to kind of like streamline PoE1. You know, take the good parts, make them better. You know, I do really like the option to use keyboard movement. I feel like that did
I still
open
use
the
click
doors.
to move, but I use my mouse. But
I'm sure a lot of people do. But for somebody like me, you know, like I said before this and a little bit of Diablo 4 I played, the only other ARPG I've played was Diablo 3, and it was on Xbox, so it was controller. So I know there is a lot of people that struggle with like the click to move.
Yeah.
Which is why they did that with the keyboard movement, and I think it's good that they left you the option. You know, they didn't just
and again,
change
it's an improvement, right? It's not like you're not forcing it one way or the other, you're just making it better.
Yeah.
But then there's so much other, like, the changes they've made to the talent tree in PoE2 are just dumb, right? Like, they've basically made it so you can't play a life build anymore. You have to play an energy shield build. Like you're
Yeah,
forcing
there's-
people to play the game a certain way because like they removed all the life nodes off the passive tree.
I
There's
noticed that.
only ES nodes on there, right? So you're basically removing that whole aspect of the game. Like if you play a life build, your maximum life you're gonna get is like 3,000 life. You play ES build, you can get like 15,000 ES, like nothing.
Yeah. And then like especially with
it's crazy.
mana,
So
too.
now you're removing whole types of gear that like become basically useless because they don't offer ES, and you want that ES on all of your gear in order to scale your survivability.
Yeah, because there's just so much of it on the like. I watched a guy, and people even use ES on the passive tree to stack fucking like unlimited mana and shit too, because they have
Yeah,
that
because you
mind
play
over
mom,
manner.
you play the mom build, and you take damage from your mana first. So then you have ES and a shitload of mana, and like your survivability is just so much higher. But if you're playing like, some kind of like strength build where you want, armor is just useless. Like it doesn't scale well for damage reduction.
Yeah, a lot of people
Um,
say once you get to end game, armor's pretty much worth like nothing, anyways.
Yeah,
It's-
it doesn't do enough damage reduction to actually like save you basically.
Right. Like, that was my main thing with this Sorceress build I'm doing here. Like, I'm gonna try and do a lightning build Sorceress, but I'm gonna stack Energy Shield, and then I'm gonna take Mind over Matter, or Mind over Matter, whatever it is, the
Yeah,
Keystone.
mom, yeah.
Yeah, that fucking, transitions all my Energy Shield into mana, and then I'm gonna go, like,
Right.
super fucking heavy, but it's like, yeah, you kind of are forced to do energy, and then whether you stay with Energy Shield or you convert it all into fucking mana, you know what I mean? Like, you only really have one choice or the other.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know what build Levi's playing, but he's running around with a shield. Like trying to scale that with just like health doesn't work. Like, and the survivability on those classes is terrible because like the armor doesn't do that much for you, and like a lot of them have slow like heavy attacks that like are impossible to actually use against a lot of these mobs because like, and I know they said I think they made some adjustments to it, but like literally these mobs in the first season, literally they would push you around. You'd get stuck on a wall and they would just shove you into the wall and you literally couldn't control your character. Like you put a dodge in the game, but you're not, you don't have impassibility, so like you're stuck on the mobs, you can't get out, and they just stick you on a wall or something and you just die.
Yep. I know that there's a lot of people that have been saying something about that too, that there's too much stun from like every type of mob in the game. Like, I know that they have stun thresholds you can get and whatnot, but a lot of people have been saying that there's way too much stunning happening from regular mobs. And I mean, I kind of agree. Like, I had my the first duo me and Levi did was a monk mercenary, and I was building a little bit of stun threshold into my monk, and it still was like every single fight we get into, I'm struggling just to finish my Tempest Flurry combo, and I can't seem to get the slam off because every fucking time a regular mob hits me,
Back to the soil.
I end
Those aren't
up,
good for you.
I end up getting like light stunned, and I get my combo interrupted every time, which sucks because with Tempest Flurry, everybody knows 90% of that damage comes from the slam at the end. So it's like yeah, there's definitely a few things that they're gonna have to change up.
And Gabe, I will say this. Yes,
Gage,
I know what I'm doing is
This is Gage,
sorry.
not Gabe.
got confused for a second.
You're good.
I will say this. Yes, I am doing a build that shouldn't work.
Yeah, he's my
I've
meat shield.
also- I've also ran through Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and then ran through Cruelty mode with an unarmed ranger using unarmed skills and my punch.
Remember, Levi?
Yeah, no, I'm not
that
saying
was before
I'm
the
not saying that.
patch
I'm
too,
talking
though.
like in terms of scaling endgame for survivability is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like as a strength build, like it's hard because all of your strength gear gives armor, not energy shield.
Yep.
So you have there's no good way to scale life in this game. Whereas like in PoE1, you could easily scale life because it was just on everything.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people are scaling like energy shield, mana. A lot of people are going like really heavy into like evasion and shit like that. Like I actually watched a video where this guy got to endgame and completely respec his entire build from fucking armor to evasion and energy shield because
Yeah, I did it.
was terrible.
I did it on one of my other characters in the last season. It wasn't like I was just like a health evasion base, and like I got to endgame and I have like 2,500 life, and it's like anytime a mob fucking looks at me wrong, I just die.
Yeah.
And I switched a couple pieces, like I switched out some gear, and then I have like 10,000 ES on top of my 2,300 life or whatever, and like
It's probably up over in the top right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, you're good.
I wonder what changes they made to fucking Jamin Ra during this last patch. I've noticed there's a lot more people in the chat the last couple days asking for help with him than there usually is.
They just need to get good. I beat him with my unarmed monk. I did die one time in his first phase, but his second phase, oh, so much easier. For me, anyway.
I feel like if I remember correctly, I think he was one of the bosses that they were saying had more help than he was supposed to.
That's probably what it was. Because I'm sorry to say, but there's no way an unarmed monk should be able to literally beat the ever-living crap out of
Fancy seeing you here.
a boss.
Well, I wouldn't say no way, right? Because I mean, again, I have only played like the first season of PoE2, but in PoE1, there's items that scale like to use to play unarmed. Like,
Oh, there's not in this game.
There is nodes
There's
in
no
the
item.
there is nodes in the passive tree specifically for unarmed combat though.
But there's no gear tailored for it. Like they said there's no animation for it. They said they were supposed to add in EA, but it'd take too long to animate. And they wanted to get it out, so they pushed it back.
Oh yeah.
well, I know there's some abilities in early access that like the monk has that are considered unarmed attack.
Yeah, all of the
Unarmed.
palm strike abilities pretty much.
Yeah, so that's what. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But you don't really scale that, right? Like it's more of a utility, like movement ability that you use to like dash around to the enemies, rather than scaling it for actual damage.
Yeah.
Now you possibly could scale it, but it's not
Oh, I
like.
can't. I've gotten it pretty skilled. I've gotten it pretty high before.
Well yeah,
I
but
think on my unarmed.
what he means is he's talking more like the reason why you scaled it the way you did is because you didn't have a choice. It was the only skills you could use. He's meaning like for the regular player that uses like other skills, most people aren't going to want to try to scale it like that. Is what he was trying to say. Like it's one of those things where if you want to scale that super high, it's gonna take away from the other skills that you do. So it
Right.
makes it hard to scale that with a regular build. People usually just use them for movement. And I mean, I think the best application of the calling strike shits is like there's been a few times where I'll go to fight a boss and I'll end up like running out of healing potions, but then I get lucky and I hit him just enough to put him below that point, and then I use it for like an instant kill on bosses and shit. Like that's really cool. I like that. I like how they can make it useful.
Well, yeah, like
for
a calling
bosses.
strike.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But
I'm carrying enough already.
oh, I'm full.
I've got to level up.
What, baby?
Yeah, me too.
No. No.
You know
What,
what?
baby? No.
I think I figured out the whole Discord thing.
Sorry,
I
was
think
just
what it is
bits
because
I
when
will
I
treasure.
streamed on Twitch, I had a Discord server, but then when I switched over to YouTube, I made a different Discord server. I think you were part of my first Discord server when I was still streaming on Twitch, but then when I switched to the new one, I don't think I ever sent you an invite for it. I just realized I've been using a staff with no extra stats on it at all. It just had level 2 lightning bolt. Hilarious.
Alright, I'm gonna head back to town and sell my stuff too, might as well. Even though I'm not full, I still need to put some stuff in the stash and stuff like that, so. And since I leveled up, take a look at the shop, see if there's anything good in there I could buy. Ooh.
Yeah, it was a bit chilly this morning.
Just a little.
Let's forget, you guys moved out of Florida, right? Like a while ago?
Nope.
Or at least... Was it Brandon that moved out? I thought I remembered either you, Brandon,
Yeah, Brandon.
or your
Brandon
mom
moved
moving.
back to New York,
Okay,
but he wants to come back. So.
Okay. Yeah, I don't blame him. Fuck that cold.
Yeah, he's working on it. No, I'm not fucking. Fuck no.
Yeah,
I bought a house. I'm not going anywhere.
That's awesome. I would love to eventually buy a house. I have slowly
It's fucking
been...
expensive, let me tell you.
Oh yeah. I have slowly been working on my credit, over the last few years. I brought it up from like 400 something to... I think now my credit score is like 685 or some shit. So I mean, it's way better than it was.
That's not a bad.
No.
See, that's pretty. That's above average. Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
kind of sad for, but.
Yeah, I know. I know, like when my credit started going bad, people would always tell me, "Oh, bad credit's better than no credit." But I'd rather have good credit. Like,
yeah.
Like, who wants bad?
I mean, they're
fucking
not
credit?
wrong. Bad credit is better than no credit.
Yeah.
As far as the lender's concerned, bad credit is just, or at least, we'll give it to you. But if you have no credit, they're like, yeah, we don't know you.
Right.
Almost there. Don't give up now.
I totally forgot about that. I probably should have fucking...
Ooh, I'll take that. Take that so I can sell it later.
I probably should start using my Orb of Storms more often for my fucking... my lightning bolt. Increase the damage it does.
Alright.
Away with you.
Go ahead, man. That's all you. There goes my cat
Point.
fucking freaking out. Here we go. Little druid guy.
This was once a man?
I honestly thought that would block it, I'm not even gonna lie.
The elements
Nice.
will take you now, druid.
Means we'll be leaving soon because usually that boss is close to the exit.
Yeah, usually. Nothing wrong with taking it nice and slow.
Stay still.
There it is. Ugh.
Quickly! My family has been abducted! I said...
Poor Lachlan, man.
This man
I
has
feel
known
so
respect
fucking
in
bad
his
for
life.
that old guy.
Now, he is
Oh, yeah.
simply lost.
What are you doing?
Just taking a look, just identifying my items.
Oh, okay. Oh, here, actually, you can take this. Oh, yeah, you can take that support gem.
Oh, wrong way.
You can take the iron ring.
How about once it allows me to?
we got a strong box. Very nice.
Fall before me.
I can actually deal damage now.
I just got
I
frozen.
need more time.
Yeah, bro, that freeze just fucking shattered everybody.
Cold, take you.
Damn it. That's something I gotta get used to controlling. Oh,
Sure is. Throw it on.
what all
just
good
'cause
loot
it's
did you
got
get
the-
from that?
I just got a feathered robe.
Ah.
How have we not find either? How have we not found either one of them yet? There we go. Oh, this is the one that has the forgotten riches.
Oh, come on,
Cool,
keyboard.
Praetor.
Thank you.
I shall bring
be
you
dumb.
the storm.
There it is, the switch.
Stay still.
I'm a better tank than you. Leave me alone. Oh god, I'm lagging. I could feel like my shit starting to sputter a little bit.
You guys got like a storm rolling in up there or something?
It's been really fucking cold for like the past 2 days and it's been snowing a little bit. And here we go.
What do you
Oh,
mean? And here
oh,
we
I
go.
thought I was gonna DC, but like, yeah, I can't even do like the fine movements and stuff. Like it's not even registering.
Oh boy. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. We gotta go to up here to the left. Wrap around for the.
There we go. It
Stuff.
kicked back up. We're good now.
A natural feel.
Come on, get out of the. There we go.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. I'm also half tempted to just go back downstairs and play on my freaking ally at this point. At least I don't DC when I'm down there.
I was about to say it's almost getting to the point of might not be able to play. Keep lagging out and getting DC'd. Eventually, it's just gonna kill you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm not the only one.
Why?
I'm paying attention to the global chat and everyone's like, DCs, all this other shit, like, at least I know I'm not the only one affected by it. So it's not me. Ooh. Thank goodness.
Now don't move.
Did you spend your passive point already?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to after this fight. Oh shit, the fuck. Oh, he had the volatile orbs. I didn't even see them. I didn't even see the fact that he had the volatile orbs. God damn it.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right there. I had to make sure I could avoid the orbs. There we go.
I need to go back and sell my stuff real quick. I'm full.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Ugh.
I'm carrying enough already.
Yes, I like to hold on to bits and pieces. It's beautiful. Except...
Hmm.
Goodbye.
If you anything take your fancy,
Alright. PoE2.
Yay!
Yes, yes.
Too bad you're just starting it now. I'd say we all three could party up together. The more the merrier, they say.
That depends on
already
if they
almost,
actually fix the scaling.
I mean, it definitely seems a lot easier when I'm solo, so there's that.
So probably not then.
Probably not. It doesn't seem like it, no. At least not from what I've noticed.
I'm launching the game. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Yeah, game is definitely
if you
easier
find
as a
it
solo.
out there, do bring it back.
Oh, 100%. I'm just surprised at how fast I'm pushing through the game on my monk. Only makes me wonder how much faster would I have pushed through it if I was using an actual weapon.
Who knows?
No, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna actually build a character like the way they're supposed to be intended to be built, with a weapon and everything, not unarmed. I mean, after I get to endgame with my unarmed characters.
Fall before me. Your death comes.
Bitch.
Yeah, so
Fucking
let's see.
energy.
Season 1, I had an 82 monk and an 84 witch hunter.
Nice.
Huh. Oh, we should have continued over a little bit more. You know what the one change I'm mad about the most?
What's that?
is the fact that they took Shockwave Totem off unarmed skills. Because I'd be able to at least have that too to help a little bit.
Yeah, I could've. If I remember correctly, though, there is a few different shield skills.
One I can actually use with Spirit Gems too.
Thank you.
We just went around the entire map.
This map is a little confusing to navigate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, found out where we haven't explored yet.
Starting to understand why I find so many dead ends.
Yeah. But usually when I'm not in a fight, I have the mini-map pulled up. Like, taking over my entire screen.
Oh, yeah.
You can have it, like, you can make it more opaque so you can just have it up while you're running around the map.
Yeah.
Now, your soul will join my steeple of death. Rend your soul. These spirits are mine. The Eternals will never surrender. Perish. Rend your soul. Your meaningless life ends now.
Hey, 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 hey. Leave me the hell alone, Mr. Boss Man.
Wall of flame.
Your intrusion will be punished. My beloved Asinia. Perish. I am with you, Draven.
Get wrecked, bro.
Your demise
Why
is
do I feel like that?
welcomed. I am sure of it.
You can take the
Why do I feel
Regal
like
Orb.
that was the fastest time we've actually killed him?
It might have been. Aw, man. Yeah, I'll take it, I guess. Oh, I can't use it. I gotta level up to level 10 first.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just this face mask thing.
Alright.
I'll break you.
Duh, that's dumb. Well, actually, it might not be considered a channeling skill if it's on here. Oh, it's not. Sweet. I wish there was a taunting shout to where I can get their attention on me. There might actually be. I might have to look at the skills.
I'm sure there's probably some type of war cry that increases aggro.
I'm pretty sure there is.
I figured there probably is.
Bitch froze me. Okay, so that works when you kill them too. That's good to know. Hey, come back here.
Grow cold.
Yeah, that's good to know that that works when you kill them too, bro.
Right down here.
When I do my war cry,
Yeah, I was about to say, are you gonna tell me what you're
Witches are
talking
not
about, or just
tolerated
keep
where
hinting
I
at
am
it?
from. I shall deal with
when
her.
I do my war cry and they're glowing and you kill them, they'll still explode.
Okay.
I only thought it'd work for me. So I'll have to take a look at the skills here in a minute. Oh, I got a passive point.
Frail one.
I'll do more stun threshold. There we go.
Cold, take you.
Okay.
There's gotta be... I'm trying to figure out if, because, you know, I got the frost orb or whatever that pulsates and then explodes. I'm trying to figure out if I need a support gem to reduce duration, or if I need that expedite support gem that reduces detonate time. Because it pulsates and then explodes, so it could be like a detonate. But if I actually look at the skill orb itself, it says AoE cold duration orb. So I'm
Oh, look at that. We found it real quick.
I'm thinking it's probably duration.
Yeah, duration.
Let me teach you the power of the Eternals, Maracas fiend. Your soul is mine. Right of the fourth moon. How dare you disturb me? My love, I call to you.
Hey, come here.
Right of the fourth moon. My love, I call to you. Prison of bone. Now, hold still.
There we go.
She was hard focused on you, bro.
Repulsive witch! May your misdeeds be long forgotten.
Ooh, I'll grab that armor scrap. Increase the quality of my unique boots. I am full. Apparently, but I'm not. I just had to rearrange some stuff. Oh, those are evasion. You can just take them. You can take them and sell them. All right. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna head to town before we go back down to him to fight him. I gotta sell some shit.
Sorry, please. Oh, I like this one. I suppose I can let that one go.
You have the keys! Do my eyes again deceive? What? What? At last, it's open! Praise the first ones!
Like the saddest part for me in the entire campaign
Great!
is when Lachlan fucking, we have to kill him.
Welcome, Callum.
I still think the funniest part of the whole campaign is when we go to the city and Alva tries to act all condescending. Oh, it was me, I have the Val blood. And Chick just punches her in the face, knocks her fucking clean out.
I gotta say, that's one of the better ones for me, but still the funniest moment in the campaign for me is when you go face the Apex of Phil and fucking she
Yeah,
smacks
she
her belly.
smacks her belly.
Oh, I rolled right into that. Literally rolled right into it. Well, so much for me being a good meat shield.
I got you, brother.
Rejoin your kin, lost one. I will remember you.
We go back to town.
Yep. Oh, actually,
What?
I'm gonna step into the hunting grounds first.
Ah.
Portal to town from there instead. So if there's anybody that hasn't done it yet, if you want to go ahead and smash that like button for me, I'd really
These
appreciate it.
planes, though twisted, hold
No
beauty.
frickin' tower shields from the dude. Bastard.
Of course not.
If I had spirits, I held a little. See, well, you pay them a visit. Go make a legend or...
Ugh.
I didn't know we could come inside of this building.
What?
The building where she picks up
Oh, shit.
Una. I didn't know you could go in there.
I don't. It's in my.
Huh. I never paid
Bye.
attention to the minimap.
This. So. Hello. These are just some odds. I will treasure it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I still haven't fucking leveled up yet.
Goodbye.
Everything's already level 3. Yeah, right there, 30% less effect duration. Now, when I go to do it, it should work properly. So I know it's been about 2 hours. How do you feel about a smoke break?
Sure, I gotta use the bathroom anyway.
Alright, let's check this. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
definitely
definitely a lot
activates
faster.
faster. Alrighty. Alright, we'll meet back here in about 10 minutes. Catch our smoke
Alright.
break real quick.
back yet, bro? Hello. So I came back from getting my coffee and stuff. 2 poison minions made their way up here, killed you, and were shooting at me, and I was just doing nothing. Yeah.
Wild beast. My tale shall be legendary.
We gotta find the crowbell. I'll say, watch it be right here.
I need more time.
I grabbed the last regal, you can grab that one. Look at that. We found him real quick.
Yep.
Come, I will release you of your pain. Get back here, creature.
Crowball. For being a bitch.
Enough of this.
Oh, we getting ready to grab the bell and run. Like a little baby back bitch.
I'm glad I was able to get in.
Oh shit, I forgot my charge kinda.
Yeah. You would have been fucked if I couldn't get in.
Get into what?
The arena, he shield charged himself into the boss arena without me in.
I'm pretty sure all the boss arenas like have you can join.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
have a thing, like a door to
Oh,
click
I'm
on.
grabbing this artificer's
No
orb. You can
creature
take
is
the next
safe.
one.
Well, then I'm taking the
You can grab that
exalted orb.
exalted though. Oh shit, I gotta switch my screens back and unmute myself.
Specialization book. Take that.
Oh yes.
Isn't there something that reduces the cooldown of stuff? Of spells? I know there's arcane tempo. Oh, damn, why don't I have... I need to put cold infusion. Wait, why can't I put cold infusion in my frost bomb ability? What the fuck?
That's weird.
That is weird. Like frost bomb is a cold spell skill ability. So why the fuck can't cold infusion go into it? That's so stupid.
No clue, bro.
Wait, what's the problem?
So I'm right now I'm using frost bomb until I'm able to get arc, just because it helps to do some extra damage. And frost bomb is obviously a cold ability, but it's not letting me insert the cold infusion support gem. It says it does 25% of damage as extra cold damage, but deals 50% less fire and lightning damage. If it's cold infusion and frost bomb is a cold skill, you'd think I'd be able to put it in there, but it won't let me.
Hold on, let me pull your stream back up so I can see. Go over the skill. Oh, yeah, it's really easy. I'll show you why. All right, so yeah, look at the spell, Right? See what it says? Frostbomb spell. Go to the support gem.
Oh,
Yep, supports
this
attack.
okay, okay.
You could always throw it on your basic.
No, I can't.
Oh yeah, because
I'm a sorceress. Yeah. Well, that was a waste. I guess it could just go in the stash for now. But
Okay. Well, I'm thinking of Oh yeah, sorry, I got a jeweler's orb. Oh no, a rune socket. I am thinking of adding. Oh, never mind.
well, at least I was able to get the thing that reduces duration by fucking 30%. I think it said. So now my frostbomb activates faster. So that's good. That sucks though. I totally was hoping to be able to throw some extra damage in there.
Will of the Marrakech.
I mean, I think I should still be able to do elemental focus if I remember correctly. I think I can put that in the spell socket, but I don't think I get that from level 1 supports. I think that's the level 3 support gem.
Oh, ooh, I almost ran right into that list before we were ready.
Good timing.
Do it.
Ready? Let's do this.
Yeah.
I said serpent touched. This is gonna be a fun one.
Stay on it.
Your death comes.
That's the one. Put it down. Finish it.
God damn it.
Come on now. Let's end this.
I'm gonna die because of these fucking poison guys, bro.
Oh my god, come on, don't fucking lag me out all the way up over here. And it just lagged me out in DC.
Of course it did.
Finish it. Finish it.
I'm trying to.
Sons have you.
There we go.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what the fuck's going on today.
I'm telling you, man, we might have to just fucking wait and play tomorrow. I don't know what it is. I know you keep saying it's not you, but I'm having 0 connection problems. So it's not
What
like
server
it's.
are you playing on? I'm playing on the Washington DC server.
Yeah, me too.
You're on the same server if you're in a party together.
Yeah.
Whoever was
exactly.
the first one in the instance
Oh,
sets
come
it based on what theirs is.
Is it? It just kicked you out again?
Yeah.
Dude, we might have to wait and just do this on Friday and just like maybe do solos or something for the day. Only because like if you're gonna keep lagging, and I know it's not your fault, but if you're gonna keep lagging and getting DC'd, like it's already gonna take us longer to get through the campaign because of you just running a shield. I know we're doing it as like a challenge thing, but it's gonna take us forever to get anywhere. If you're having connection issues, we're gonna play for like 8 hours and still be in Act 1.
Yeah. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Well, we've already explored most of this area. Let's at least try and push through the rest of this area. Just so we don't have to re-explore the whole thing again next time. And then we'll probably just have to switch and run solos or something, I don't know, but... Well, that sucks.
Yeah. But I was looking forward because we were actually clearing it a little bit faster than what we did when we both were doing damage. Honestly.
Yeah, not
Like
really.
this just
Maybe with our monk and maybe with the monk and mercenary, but
let's try to at least get past this area because again, I don't know what the hell's going on.
me neither.
Which sucks because I was really looking forward to doing this and having fun and.
It's alright, we could still do it again. We'll just have to pick it back up on Friday. It's not a big deal. It's not like we can't do it. We'll just have to do it another day.
Yeah.
It's not like it's the end of the world or nothing, you know.
But now that I figured, now that I actually got damaging abilities on, I'm not just running around with my shield up all the time.
Yeah, that figures. Alright, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this road leads to the farm. What's up with the little glowing things on the enemies? You know what that is?
That's when I hit them with my war cry. That's what I was talking about. When you see the little glowing things on them, you kill them, they explode.
Okay, okay.
That's why, like, half the time when we were in the consort and everything and around corners, we had a bunch of enemies around. I would use it, and that's why they'd clear out so fast and see the little, like, orangish explosion type thing around them.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna go clear my inventory real quick before we get off.
Same.
To be honest, I'm probably just gonna shut my stream down, take a break for a little bit, and then jump back on and play on my Witch or something for a little bit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna chill out for a little bit till I have to go get Sophia. She's got her girls on the run thing she's doing again, so I don't have to go get her until like 4:45.
Oh,
is
nice.
the time she needs to be picked up. So I could just relax upstairs till Isaac gets home, and then head downstairs and hang out with him for a little bit until I gotta go get Sophia.
Stay safe.
Right.
If you can.
Yeah, it just sucks. But I mean, like I said, the first time it was doing it, with the DCing problem, like I said, I wasn't the only one experiencing it. Like, it's after it happened, I logged back in, like the entire global chat from like where it shows the life and shield and stuff, if you have that turned on, all the way up to where your name was people complaining about waves of DCing.
That's weird.
Yeah. Alright, since I leveled up a few times, let me go see if Renly has anything good in the shop this time. Buy that. Let's go. I just got a new shield. Okay, so every time I change my shield, I have to re-put the support gems back in. That's good to know.
Right. Yeah, it's gotta be a tier 3 thing then.
Oh, because you're using an ability that's given to you from the item, that's why.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if an item gives you an ability and you go to use it, I don't think it costs mana.
No.
Oh, no, I was talking about why he has to put the support gems back in.
Oh, yeah, that too. It does it to me every time, even though I'm swapping out a staff with lightning bolt for a different staff also with lightning bolt. I have to redo my gems every time too. And I was right, elemental focus is a level 3 support gem. Damn it. I know I can use that in my gems. I mean in my my spell slots. But that's something I would probably want to have on my main arc ability when I unlock it anyways.
Alright,
shit in the stash.
Ooh. I'm gonna want to build up my cold resistance for sure. And I'm sorry, bro. It just sucks that this fucking shit has to happen. Like, this is the first time this has like seriously happened to me since I think when we first got the game, and I figured out that it's easier for me to play with Wi-Fi downstairs than it is hooked up to the fucking Wi-Fi extender shit.
Right. It's alright, like I said, I know it's not your fault. But alright, well, I'm gonna jump out of here for a little bit, get my stream shut down, take a break for a little bit, maybe find something to snack on. And then after that, when I go to jump back on and play my witch, I'll probably jump back into the voice chat if anybody's still in here.
Alright. I'll catch you guys later.
Alrighty, buddy.
Alright, catch you later.
Alrighty, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down for a little bit, just take a break. And then I'll be coming back, and I'll probably be working on my witch. I know with the witch, like I said, we're just pretty much gonna build as much damage into minions as we can, and then we're gonna sacrifice like 90% of our survivability on our gear items, and try to pump as much like rarity of items as we can. And this witch is gonna be what we use to build up our stash for our main league characters. You know, I figured if I can get enough rarity of items, I can use the witch with the overpowered broken minions to be able to, you know, build up on unique items and good rare items and whatnot. So if you guys haven't done it yet, if you want to go ahead and smash the like button for the algorithm, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the red subscribe button with notifications turned on, so when I go live again here in a little bit, you guys can get the ever-elusive first like and comment of the stream. And yeah, with that being said, until sometime here in a little bit, this is your boy, your main man, your favorite streamer, Psychotic, saying,